Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to what promises to be an electrifying match here between Brisbane City and the 2022 champions, Gold Coast Knights, here in round 6 of the NPL. Well, the Knights have made their way up the Bruce Highway to take on their opponent, Brisbane City. They will be looking to get a result here at home turf. The stakes are high for both these teams. They're evenly matched, with Brisbane City currently sitting in 5th place in the league table with the 10 points after the 5 games. Gold Coast Knights, on the other hand, just a place below them with 8 points. A victory, though, for either side today has the potential to move up to the top of the table, depending on other results. Well, Brisbane City star striker Thortel has been on fire this season already, scoring 5 goals in 5 games and currently holding the top goal scorer position in the league. With his impressive performance, he will be undoubtedly a force to be reckoned with for the Knights. The Knights are coached by former Celtic striker Scott McDonald. They have Polyak up front, and he's been creating a host of chances for the wayside. There's a potential league debut for Will Dent off the bench tonight after he scored his first senior goal midweek in the Australia Cup. Well, the home side going into this match after securing a 4-0 victory over Rochdale Rovers in their last league match. A 9-0 win over Eastern Suburbs in the Australia Cup midweek has given them a real boost of momentum going into today's game. Gold Coast Knights going into this one with a hard-fought 1-1 draw against Sunshine Coast Wanderers. They demolished Albany Creek in the Australia Cup game at 10-0 and will be looking to capitalise on that success and grab a win today. 19 goals between these sides midweek. This has all the ingredients of an absolute classic. The passion, the drama and the thrill of the game will be on full display as both these sides go head to head for victory. Well, can't wait for this one to get started. My name is Alan Crow, and I will be taking you through all the action for FQTV as we are just seconds away from kickoff, as Brisbane City will get us off and running. And they do. Brisbane City in their usual sky blue, going from left to right. The Knights in their away colours going from right to left. Early foul on the left side. Ball actually going out for play. Makwazi. Thortel looking to play it back, but possession lost as Martin has it under control. Well, look there at Brisbane City's last 5 games, and outside that disappointing 6-3 defeat to top of the table Lions, haven't had too many results to be ashamed of there. Very tough side to beat. And usually very good at the back despite that 6-goal line against Lions. The Knights, on the other hand, have been very up and down. Going to this one on that 1-1 draw against Sunshine Coast Wanderers. And a good 3-0 victory over Redlands United, but they were very disappointed with that opening day defeat in the Gold Coast Derby. A good result here for both sides. Really gives them a chance to get some momentum going. Martin playing that inside, looking for Brimori up front. It's a fine turn, and the strike there takes a deflection, and Brisbane City looking to break now here. So looks across now to Doolan. Angle ball in the box. It's picked up by Langdon. There's Martin. play from the Knights as they look to build their way up from the back there. Here's Jones. Ball's looking over the top, trying to utilise the pace there of Bolton. There's Walker. Just unable to bring that under control. Good interchange there from City, but again it was Jones mopping up there. Balls. Jones. Knights look to go over the top here. Primore looking back inside. It's King. A chance to the shot there from Bowles. Claiming the handball. It's still alive in the box. The referee waves away the claims from Martin. Intercepted again there by Martin. Canelo's throw. He claims there a foul, but Ludwig back defending there for the Knights. As expected, it has been a little bit of a frantic start to the game. Near side really able to gain a foothold in the game as of yet. That's given away there by Walker in a good area. Opportunity here. Makwazi, left foot shot blocked. Diaz, and it's given away again. Makwazi, right foot once again blocked by Diaz, and now Martin able to clear it, but it's picked up again here by City. A little spell now of pressure. There's Doolan. Looking to go over the top by Plusson. Was well out of touch. Here's Walker looking for some options. Flicked on by King. And now Knights looking to break. They've got choice here, left to right. Looking there for Polyak. That is very, very strong defending there Yokoyama had to be very careful there of Polyak, but dealt with it well. The Knights not surprisingly not letting City play the ball out from the back quite so easily. Has gone on to play according to the linesman. Here's Walker. Sam with the switch of play. Lovely done there from Martin. They just give away a foul there, Martin. Brisbane City with a rich history. Side usually competing towards the top end of the NPL. Strong connection with Italian football. Do love their possession-based football, Brisbane City. Here is Walker. And Ludwig. There's Dylan. Diaz. Good control there by Brown. Pressure's paid off here for City. And they might look to try and go quickly. Coolly done in the middle of top park there, and City hold on to the ball. Oh, Yokoyama gives it straight to the Knights centre half. So a bit of pressure there, doing really well. There's Walker. Here's Dylan. The back of Langdon. Dylan again. Looking there for Polyak, and he's in behind, and he gets the shot away as well. Polyak using his pace. Really just comes from the back there as Langdon and Dylan just will go along. Polyak has the pace there. He does hit the target, and we have a first shot on target at the 10-minute mark. Very difficult angle though. He does direct it goalwards. Diaz. Gold Coast Knights doing a lot of work there to break that press from Brisbane City. Sometimes you just need to go direct. It's given away. John's working ever so hard, Makwaze. Yokoyama. Spinello just keeping that one in. Trying to break down his right side, looking for some support here from Doolan. Hossin. King working hard under pressure. Dylan. Diaz. Back with Dylan and now Ludwig. And Walker. And Knights try and go over the top, but City have it now. Nello also trying to go long. Here's Doolan. Running into a little bit of trouble. Referee sees nothing wrong with that, and the ball instantly played over the top. Again, looking for Polyak. It's a little bit too much on that, and it goes all the way through here to Stent. It's Caspanello. A little bit scrappy there in the middle of the park. The Knights come away with that. Here's King trying to keep that one in. Strong tackle. Great play by King. Looks to turn to his right foot. Probably should have had a goal there. City now have numbers going forward as McQuasi fouled in the middle of the park. Well, City take it quickly now here. Doolan. Caspanello. Yokoyama. Forced to turn back. And here's Balls. Jones playing it forward, and Caspanello. Of course, Knights defending well, trying to block those passing lanes, and they end up getting the ball back there with a misplaced pass. Here now is Walker. Well, it's a beautiful day out there for football, and the pitch looks to be in reasonable condition. Quasi, little nudge in the back there by Dylan. City up to retake it back there. Caspanello. Now Jones. There's a long diagonal. Trying to find Doolan here. It's not a bad ball if he can keep it in. It just escapes him. Not a bad idea with that ball over the top. There's a long diagonal. Doolan does have the pace and ability to get to those. King. Might be a little bit of a break on here, but it's mopped up by the captain. Caspanello. Again, the Knights' pressure's paid off, and they get the ball back a little bit higher up the pitch here. There's Ludwig. Ludwig driving into space, finds King. King very composed under pressure there. There's Polyak running into trouble. And here's McQuasi holding up for City. Yokoyama. That's another wayward pass there from the home side, and you can hear a little bit of discretion in the audience. The support of City getting a little bit frustrated at the wayward passes. There's Walker. Ludwig. It's Dylan. Ludwig again. It's Dylan. This left side, King plays it inside. By Moray trying to find some support, but not losing out. But Knights have it back well by Moray. Here's Lassam. Again with Dylan. Lassam trying to force it through, and it does find its way all the way through to Brimora, and it is a wonderful save from Stent. It's a great pick out as well in the middle of the park there from Lassam. And Brimora thought he bent that into the top corner. Stent, great positioning, and able to turn that over. We have our first corner of the game here. A good opportunity for the Knights to take the lead. Decent corner, it's a free header too. It was Ludwig, the captain, trying to direct it goalwards. A very good corner. Ludwig finding that little bit of room. Just couldn't trouble the goalkeeper. Great ball, here's King. Caspanello putting the pressure on. King looking for some options. Looks back there for Walker. Ludwig who runs into trouble is Thurtell. Putting pressure on too. Langdon. Back to Yokoyama. Stent. Ludwig's header. Brimora. Plus in, and now a little bit of rim now. Here for City perhaps, it's Dillon. Dillon trying to get away there from Walker. Walker does really well. Ludwig. King. Referee sees no foul on that. City have it back. Close in. Referee plays the advantage and then decides to give the free kick as nothing comes from that opportunity, and it is in a really good area just outside the box. Was he just caught as he found Dillon? Will there be a moment of magic here for City? There's Plummer standing over this one. It does favour the left foot in this area. It is a left footer, Plummer. Knight's able to clear it as the shot comes back off the wall. Aspinello playing that in. Again, it's headed away. There's room again now. And there's good defending. Yokoyama coming across. Brimora a little bit frustrated. The pass wasn't a little bit more to his feet. There's Jones. Aspinello. Martin fouled. Wasn't a whole lot in that. Both players just going for the ball. Here's Ludwig. Now Walker looking for some options inside to King. Walker wants it back, he gets it back. Lovely control there from King. It's like pulling a shoulder. King still going. Gets it across, there's a layoff. It's played across goal and it's off the post and saved by Stent. Wonderful save as City look to try and break. Great move from Knights under a lot of pressure. Back off the post and Stent stops it from going over the line. Easily the closest we've come to an opening goal, and it was a fine move from Knights, but now City going up the other end. Here's Doolan. Doolan driving inside, and it's a wayward pass when it mattered most. Game's starting to come to life a little bit here. Given away by Bramora. Well, Bramora has moved slightly more centrally, and Paul Yak seems to have taken out that left-sided role. Here's Makwazi under pressure there by Martin. Opts to shoot there, possibly his right foot, or was playing it in, but in the end it goes all the way through for Langdon. And a goal kick. Well, 25 minutes played here in Newmarket as Brisbane City and Knights both still goalless. Knights having the better chances. City haven't been too far away either. Good strong challenge. Yokoyama thought he won the throw. It's Dillon. Here's Polyak. Tries to find King. Quasi back defending. Uses Jones to help the clearance away. King back with Dillon. Not quite able to pick out Polyak there. Dillon's diagonal pass. Lovely turn from Makwasi. And they've got numbers forward here again. It is Langdon out doing his defensive duties. Fortel was making a really good run there if he was able to pick him out there, Makwasi. Here's Lassam. Makwasi does find the right pass. There's a layoff, there's Makwasi! And the shot straight down the throat of Langdon. There's a little bit better there from City. Making good choices in the final third. Nice layoff from Thurtell. Makwasi not quite able to trouble Langdon. Still showing signs against the current champions. There's Walker. Couldn't quite pick anyone out. Yokoyama. Good play by Braden Dillon there. Aspinello looks inside to Dillon, and he rifles that close. Knights thump it away to safety. Back to Stent. Bolton. Now here's Johns. Trying to find Dillon. This time he does collect it. Trying to win something there off Walker, and he does just enough. Aspinello with that long throw, flicked on there by Thurtell. McQuasi underneath it. Plummer had a little swipe at it. Here's the captain bowls. Given away there, straight to Walker, and a little bit of break on now here for Knights. Polyak picks up King. Polyak has it back now. Here's King. Just runs out of play under the pressure from the home side, and they have possession back. At the half-hour mark now. Both sides having their chances, but no one yet able to find the back of the net. It's been a very competitive battle as expected. Here's Ludwig. Now it's Dillon. Ludwig again. Polyak turns 2 challenges, brilliantly done, and now here's Martin. It is back with Polyak, and the shot not really troubling Stent, but again the confidence to shoot from there as he tries to find the bottom corner. Certainly enough space to have a go. Dillon. Mora. It's been fouled there by Jones. Both players coming together. Here's Walker. Ludwig again. Deflection finds its way there for Polyak. He tries to find some options, gets it across, and it's directed goalwards there by Bremora. And he'll be a little bit disappointed at the shot with the space he had, but it did come into him at some pace. Yes, Dylan. And now Ludwig. Walker again as ever, showing his options. King doing well to draw the foul there off Caspinello. It was smart play there from the midfielder as they drew the challenge. And it is an opportunity now for Knights to get on the box. You can tell he was really running nowhere, King. Delivery here will be key. The deep delivery goes all the way through. In the end, doesn't find anybody. A bit disappointed at that delivery. Well, 10 minutes to go till half time. It has been as entertaining as a 0-0 can be. Passion on the line. Good chances, but still no goals. Flicked on there by Thurtell. Referee has given a foul against the Knights there. Looked like it's pointing to a push in the back. One into the other. It's a chance now for City to get something to the box. Yeah, there was a push there by Walker. Almost everybody forward here for Brisbane City. Decent delivery by Doolin. In fact, it goes all the way over to the other side of the park, and now Knights might look to launch a counter-attack of their own. Bramore looked like he was fouled there. The referee took a minute before blowing his whistle. It did look a sore one. He slipped initially, but it was a foul there, as he did just fall into Johns. He's holding his head. That did look a Soyin. He did slip initially, but there was a foul as he fell into Johns, but it will give both sides a chance to take a breather. The sunshine is belting down on a gorgeous day here in Brisbane. Well, the referee didn't see a foul in the balls up there, and the Brisbane City drop ball. Target was Bolton. There's Sottel, challenged by King. And Martin tries to release Polyak there. It was a decent ball, just a little bit overhit. Spinello with the throw, trying to pick out Thottel. And a little bit quiet as the Knights defend him. Again, the referee seeing no foul in that one there either. Turned there by Bolton. Using his pace, Bolton, he gets away. Diaz plays it into Makwase. On the right foot, couldn't keep it down. Just slightly off balance when the opportunity arose. And City breaking quickly. Bolton using his pace, gets his head up, picks out Makwase. It's King. Tackled well by Caspinello. Makwase just fouling in the back there of Lassam. The referee let the play go on. Brian Moore on the turn. Little ball through. Brown, can he do something with it? And it looked like he did. Just run it out. And just running into trouble. So 40 minutes played here in the early kickoff on Easter Saturday. Where else would you want to be than watching some local football, supporting your local clubs in the NPL? There's Makwase, Yokoyama now. Bolton checks back onto the right foot, gets it across. It's met though by Ludwig. And helped away there by Brown. Ball's all the way back to Stent. Now Johns. Another misplaced pass there from Johns under absolutely no pressure. Martin. Diaz. Here's Ludwig. There's Dylan. Into Martin. Walker being an option. Really good control, but Yokoyama close in there, doing enough to defend. Brisbane City have dropped a little deep here in the final moments. There's Ludwig. Foul on Polyak, and this is in terrific range for the Knights striker. I think if you had to ask any free kick taker where to place the ball, I'm not sure it would be much farther away from where it is right now. Polyak standing over this one here for the Knights. Just before half time. This would be a massive time to score for the Gold Coast side. There's the Knights' top goal scorer standing over it. It's Polyak, and it's very disappointing, and he knows it. Like the pressure might have gotten to him there. Always leaning back there as he strikes it well over the bar. There's Dylan. Dylan's still going. Back there. Here's Caspanello. Here's Bowles. Looking to switch it out there to Bolton, but yeah, sees that one out. Might be a minute or two additional time. The referee just for that. Initial fouls. McQuassie though picks it up well. Left foot drive, tries to win a corner. And it is a corner chance now for City. Right on the stroke of half time. Dylan coming across to take it. And Brisbane City now have a chance to go in at half-time in the lead on home soil, as there is just announced there 1 minute of additional time in the first half. There's a delivery from Dylan, it's a good in. It's flicked on, Thurtell heads it towards goal. A little mix-up there in the box, and Brisbane City strike first in this match that means quite a lot to these sides. The corner was good, it's flicked on by Thurtell. And it's put away by Plummer. Good corner, Thurtell does brilliantly to knock it towards goal. A little mix up between goalkeeper, allows Plummer to bury it, and it's a perfect time to score, as City will surely go into the break a goal up, and they do. The referee blows a half-time whistle. A thrilling encounter that lacked just a little bit of quality in the final third, as Brisbane City found the breakthrough right on the stroke of half-time. Half-time here at Newmarket, Brisbane City 1, Gold Coast Knights 0.
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Vito Sports pride themselves on delivering top-quality FIFA regulation compliant goals. Each goal is made from durable, high-density, thick aluminium and then finished in a white powder coat. To provide quick delivery, Vito Sports stock all goals in this range within their Brisbane distribution warehouse, allowing customers to quote, order and deliver in a matter of days. If you'd like to inquire about the Vito Sports goal range, email us at admin@vitosports.com.
welcome back to Imperial Corp Stadium here in Brisbane, as Brisbane City grabbed a late goal in that opening 45 minutes here on Easter weekend. Gold Coast Knights had their chances themselves. They hit the post and they came close with a few other chances, but it is Brisbane City who have the lead on home soil. And they now have something to go and kick on with. Huge second 45 minutes awaits. And you just wonder, with Brisbane City opening the scoring, will that open the game a little more? As we're on the way for the second half here in Brisbane. That goal has temporarily put Brisbane City top of the table, above the Lions on 11 points. Still a lot of football left to be played though. Here's King. Looks across there for Martin. Let's head it away. Well, it's a completely different game now that Brisbane City got that goal. Changes the dynamic slightly. Well, the Knights had to score anyway, so the game plan for them still remains the same. Play almost breaking in there was Brown. Ball stumps it away. Here's Dillon. And now Ludwig. Dillon again. And Martin. Switching it to Walker. It's a deep delivery. Back now is Diaz. Uses Martin. Martin puts it across from one end to the other. There's Brown. Tries to get it across. It's stumped away once again. Ludwig, Langdon. Now here's Dillon. Squeeze it through there towards Brown. Still alive though with Martin. Brian Moray trying to turn. And I said he might look to launch a counter here. A fine pass there from Bolton. A little bit of space now. For City, it's back inside. Good strong challenge from Ludwig. It's still alive though now. Think back across and Kwasi, really off, blocked again. Another delivery, headed back towards goal. Langdon prevents the corner. City looking for second goal. There's Yokoyama. Is Bolton. Couldn't get past Diaz there. Throw. Claims of a handball there by Lassam. Somehow, I thought he'd want to throw there. The referee quick to change his mind. After thinking twice about it. This time it is a nice throw. That will relieve a little bit of pressure for them. Just a little push in the back there. Here's Ludwig. Pass goes astray. Over the top by Johns. Listen. Quasi is fouling there on Lassam. He looks a little bit frustrated. Was a little bit of a kick out. Not sure what he has to complain about as he does go into the referee's book. Both players just hungry for the ball. Walker to take. Now Ludwig. Here's Dylan. Dylan a little bit of room. Challenge made though by Bolton. Sun just beginning to set over Imperial Cork Stadium. Moves the direct sunlight on the players. Walker again. Once again it's with Dylan. Coast Knights with a lot of the ball. Start the second half. Just given right back to Brisbane City. Not the best of balls over the top there by Dylan. Done well there by Ludwig. Coast Knights have to be patient here as they try to unlock the stubborn Brisbane City defence. That's King. King making some room. Now it's Brown. Awesome. Now Dylan. A little bit further forward now. Diaz, back to Dylan. Now awesome. Dylan again. All the way back to Langdon. And now it's Ludwig. There's Brown. Gets it across goal, it's a diving header! And it's a whisker away by Brimoria. It was a teasing delivery. Good play from the Knights. Wonderful left foot delivery. And I tell you what, I thought that was in the back of the net. It was a whisker away from the Knights levelling. It comes from a good bit of build-up play from the away side. They worked the space well. Here's King. Now Martin. Diaz fighting for it, but end up losing out there to Bolton. Akwasi. He's helped there by Yokoyama. Bolton caught in the ball. Martin's header. Yokoyama. Bolton in the end fouling Dylan. That relieves the pressure for the Knights. Martin. Now King. Brown. A decent ball through, but just a little bit too much on it there for Brimora. Hit the post in the first half. And was so close to levelling for the Knights in the second half. There's Dylan into Martin. And now Ludwig. Now here's Dylan. Foul there from King.
Substitution for Brisbane City, number 10, Jason McQuarrie, to be replaced by number 17, Mal Moroney.
There's a substitution there. Early substitution from Brisbane City is Moroney coming on there from McQuarrie, who was a little bit unusually quiet in this match. Aspinello is laid off from Thurtell, but there's no one there. And there goes King. Runs into trouble. Here's Thurtell. Lays it off nicely. Moroney looks there for Bolton. And now Knights might try and break, but Yokoyama does brilliantly. And still going. Thurtell lays it across there for Bolton, and he couldn't hit the target. Big chance there for City to grab the second. Yokoyama doing brilliantly. They pick it up in the middle of the park and drive. Finds the striker. He lays it. The shot not troubling the goalkeeper. That chance might just give City a bit of life, although here go. Stent very brave there on the challenge coming in from Polyak. Game's definitely come alive now. There's Brown. Polyak in space. Doesn't hit the target. From one end to the other. Strong challenges galore. King does brilliant, finds Brown. Brown's pass is almost inch perfect, but you'd expect Polyak to do a little bit better in that spot. Referee just having a little word there with Stent. He was a bit frustrated and he wasn't given a free kick off Polyak when he ran through on goal. Initial viewing, it did look like Langdon was, Stent rather, was looking for the foul. Some over the top there. Ball's underneath that one. Brimora putting the pressure on. Polyak wins it there too. Caspinello unable to prevent the throw. There's Walker. Now Brown into King. Good strong challenge there as King tries to work a little bit of room to get the ball into the box. Holding his ankle there a little bit. There's Martin with a shot. It's a wonderful finish from Martin into the bottom left corner. And Gold Coast Knights are back level. You had a feeling it was going to be something special, and that was spectacular. Cruel went to the corner, and the Knights level right on the hour mark. Fantastic finish there from Martin. And the Knights, you have to say, deservedly are back on level terms right on the hour mark here in the second half. A moment of brilliance from Martin as the game level. Now it might just mean now that Brisbane City will come out the shells a bit more. They have looked like they sat a little bit deep at the start of the second half, and they really allowed Gold Coast Knights to play out from the back. But an hour played now here at Imperial Corp Stadium in the NPL round 6. Alan Kroll here as Brisbane City and Gold Coast Knights level, a goal apiece. And away by Ludwig. There's Yokoyama. A little bit of space there from Martin. Is back with them. And now it's Bolton. Yama playing that inside. Plossins gets away from one challenge and foul on King. Leaves the pressure. Diaz back with Langdon. The skipper Ludwig for the long diagonal. It's actually, header was actually won there by Mora. Couldn't direct it towards Polyak. Yokoyama. And Jones. His balls. Knights putting a lot of pressure on the home side here. Walker, Ludwig. Walker tries to switch it. Is intercepted there by Plossin. There's a little bit of room now here for home side. Here's Yokoyama. It's inside there to Bolton. Good tackling. City still have it. Referee actually giving a foul on Lassam. Yellow card as well for Bolton. Bolton thought he was fouled initially. Just retaliates.
Substitution for Gold Coast Knights, number 4, Tyson Martin, to be replaced by number 21, Harry Lane.
There's King. Back with Langdon. There's Walker. Claiming for hands, but it's great play there. The referee says he got the ball. An impact that might have been there for Lane, who has come off the bench for the goal scorer Martin. Is Dylan. Yes, good challenge there from Bolton. Exactly what Brisbane City needed to do. Not let Knights play out from the back and have the possession. Mironi. Here's Dillon. Shifts onto his right foot, skips away from Ludwig. Fires it in with his left foot, headed away by Diaz. Koyama lets it go out for the throw. Here's Lane. Intercepted goal there by Bowles, the veteran. Coming down now on his left side, looks to play inside. There's Thurtell. And Lane. Brown plays it over the top, looking for Polyak. Plays very committed there, and here comes King. And this gets away possession in good area. Now it's Brisbane City's turn to break. Thurtell. Doolan. Met there by Walker. Challenged by Diaz. Yokoyama has it. And Bolton. Lovely touch there by Clisson. Bolton coming inside, but he just drifts into an offside position. Here's Dillon. Just to go long. King. Brown. King making run inside. It comes to Polyak. For Lane, but it's intercepted now, and here come Brisbane City. Rampaging forward too, but he's given away to Diaz. Mironi just looked a little bit tired there on that break. Nice Beckwith. Ludwig. Dillon once more. With Diaz. Taking on Dillon, getting the ball across. It's met by Bowles too. Dillon might have a second bite at delivery. That is a little bit too deep with the ball into the box, and it goes nowhere for the Knights. Mironi does well. Pass makes its way through to Dillon. Spinello getting to the byline, getting it across. And it looked to have troubled Langdon. Initially looked like run into trouble there, but Caspinello does brilliant.
Number 8, John Philip Lassen. to be replaced by number 19, Jakub Budnic.
All Knights making another substitution there is Lassam, who's been quite strong in the middle of the park. For Knights is replaced by Munich. Remaining 20 minutes here on Easter weekend. Challenged by Ludwig. Beckwith intercepts that one and wins the ball back for the Knights. Here's Munich. It's a switcher, it's flicked on. And now Diaz looks to play it in early. Not the best of deliveries there from the right back. There's Munich again. Still going, does superbly well. Looks for a good delivery. It's met by Bowles. On a volley. Might come back to him there. Referee waits play on. Takes a little deflection, calls for handball off Brown. Claiming a free kick in the build-up too here. Might see this one again. Very close. Both players down a little bit of pain, but they back up now. Brown was looking to find the back of the net. Munich. Just a little bit of pain there from on that challenge that he made. Got a corner chance now for the Knights. The deep delivery, a little bit too deep. As Ludwig unable to get that back into the box, but it did go out for a throw.
Substitution for Brisbane City, number 15, Kai Bolton, to be replaced by number 9, Yujiro Chiba.
Chiba come onto the park there for Brisbane City, for Bolton. The Japanese winger to try and unlock the defence. What City's King does well to turn, but just runs out of play. Here's Chiba. And welcome to the game, Chiba. And a hard challenge from Brown. Yokoyama. Chiba. Just not quite able to reach that ball. Chiba winning it off of Brown there. And he takes a throw early to Maironi. Diaz not letting that ball go into the box. It's Yokoyama. Now, plus in. Back out with Yokoyama. Here's Chiba. Another big challenge there from Diaz. Not surprisingly, that will be a yellow card as he goes into the book. Is Chiba standing over this here. Brisbane City looking to regain the lead. There's the right foot delivery. It's smartly taken towards that front post, but Johns meets it, unable to do anything with that. Direct it goalwards.
Double substitution for Gold Coast Knights. Number 9, Sharon Mora, and number 15, Untitled to be replaced by number 17, Godfrey Diddley, and number 11, Brandon Morrow.
Primore and Polyak making way for the Knights, and they're replaced by McMorrow and Debele. Knights look to try and get a victory. It's a 1-1 draw in the last league game with Sunshine Coast Wanderers. So far it looks like it might be heading that way again. Yokoyama wins it. Mironi. Chiva's pass. Set it by Diaz. There's a player down for Brisbane City now. Can't quite see what happened to Miller Park there. Might catch it again. A little bit further back. Both sets of players now able to get a little bit of a drink break. Has been a hard fought second half so far. A wonder goal from Martin, levelling it for the Knights. After that, Brisbane City started to apply a little bit more pressure on Gold Coast and had a few chances themselves. And neither side have been able to find the back of the net and take the lead as we are approaching the 80th minute mark. City will be temporarily down to 10 men here. There's Diaz, Dillon, Ludwig, can the Knights make this man advantage count? Fine ball over the top, and it was a huge chance. The Knights, was a great ball there, finding the run of McMorrow. Mudnik with the ball. McMorrow couldn't really do much else with that, to be fair. Fortel, he gives it away to Brown. Picked up though by Debele, and the referee does give the foul. Well, Mudnik might fancy the shot here too, Brown as well. Referee just making sure that the ball is played exactly when the free kick was hit. Mudnik looking to give his side the lead. There's a left foot delivery, it's a good one too! And has it found its way in? It has done! Debele with the goal! And Gold Coast Knights have completely turned it around. There's a twist in its tail. The free kick worked to perfection. And it's found the back of the net. And the Knights have turned this one on its head. It's a deserved goal too. A great second 45. It's a real poacher's goal as a substitute comes off the bench to hand his side the lead. And now with 10 minutes to go, Gold Coast Knights have something to hold on to. 2 goals that Scott McDonald would be delighted with. Still 10 minutes left though, and Brisbane City have it all to do. Oh, Yokoyama is unable to continue, as well as he did go down injured. City able, Gold Coast Knights able to make the man advantage count that they had. And Debele turns away from his man, finds room, and is in the end fouled. Debele quick-footed. Udnich. Beckwith. Lane coming inside. Lane still going, and he's done brilliantly. He gets it across, and it's fired back in from Brown. Lane has been a real handful since coming off the bench, twisting and turning, getting into the box. Just needed someone to gamble and get across there. Brown was a little late to the party, but he wins a corner kick. Udnich is not in any hurry at all to take this here, but a goal now might just put an end to any sort of comeback. There's a left foot delivery towards that near post. He's helped away there by Balls. Now Mironi. Now Doolan using his pace. Doolan still going, getting it across. And it's thumped away by King, doing his defensive duties. There's Debele using his body well. Tried to get away, and he does, and wins the ball back for the side. It's exactly what you want your striker to do. Try and win something out of nothing. Shouts from the fans to go for the corner already here from the Knights. This would be a fantastic result away from home. It was a tough place to come and play. Debele. Caspinello. Going to play it quickly. Mironi underneath that, loses out to King. Lane. Udnich wins it back well. Chiba trying to win possession back. Diaz. Here's Lane. McMorrow. Runs into trouble. Mironi. Hotel making breaks to the right. Mironi probably chose the wrong option there. Running into Ludwig. There's Chiba. Plisson. Mironi. It's crowded out. Debelay. He's so quick and he's fouled again. That's in a cracking area here. Jones goes into the book. Debelay has been an inspired substitution by Scott McDonald. Comes off the bench, gets the goal, and he's been a real thorn in Brisbane City's side. Proving to be a right handful. Five minutes to go of normal time. This is left foot delivery, it's knocked towards goal by Brown, and a foul in the end on Stent. It was yet another good delivery from Mudnich. In the end, Ludwig. Beckwith with the head up. There's King. Again looking for Debelay. There's Mironi. And Beckwith. Beckwith still going. Ludwig. Diaz. Under pressure there from Chiba. Forcing the mistake. Delightful turn there from Lane. Zinedine Zidane turn. His pass didn't find Debelay. Final 3 minutes. Everyone's fighting hard for it now. Diaz. Debelay. He's getting away a foul there off the captain Bowles. Nice Thurtell. I think he was having a crack there, Thurtell. Header one there by Debelay. Stent bravely out to collect. Caspanello. Nice Plusson. Here's Chiba looking to shape up against Diaz. Floats it in towards the far post. And it was Mironre. Into the final minute now here at Imperial Corp Stadium. The Knights are so close to snatching all 3 points. Has been a thrilling Easter weekend game here on FQ TV. minutes of additional time.
There will be 4 minutes of
Vidic.
time added on. 4 minutes.
And Debele. It's another foul here, this from Bowles. And the Gold Coast Knights bench are not happy with that at all. As the City skipper goes into the book. Opportunity now for the away side. Just run down the clock. Looks like they will still look for another goal here. They're confident at their deliveries. That's another good gene. So they make the clearance. Now Lane. This time he does go towards that corner flag. Finds some room with Beckwith. Both trying to run down the clock. So they do well to win it. Like to go long. And Dillon uses his pace brilliantly, and he's got a few options. He can pick somebody out. But it is a strong tackle from Ludwig. And from one end to the other. Brisbane City scored late on. Scored late on in the first 45. Can they draw level on the 90th minute? It is Dillon's delivery. There's a good one towards the far post. It's headed back towards goal. Tipped away by Langdon and helped away by Ludwig, the captain. Everyone back defending for the Knights. It's got to be route one now from Brisbane City, but that is strong and brave goalkeeping from Langdon. He takes out Dillon in the process. Both players are down. Exactly what you want your goalkeeper to do. In those situations, come out and collect it. It just really helps breathe confidence in the back four. Langdon wasting as much time as possible. More underneath that one. Everyone going forward now. Tortel playing it out wide to Mironi. Goes out to Beckwith. Ludwig knocks up the park. Balls. And into trouble. Into the final minute now of the additional 4. Met by King. King again there. Jones up in there. Thurtell underneath that, flicking it on. Head away from Ludwig. Debele loses out to Bowles. Here is Bowles, the captain. Oh, the left foot strike. Debele was there to make the block. Again, he's there. Claiming a foul, the hands used. Bowles once more. Looking to play it into the box long. Heading away from Ludwig. Now Lane. Morrow chasing that one down. His stint. Confidently takes his touch and he goes from one end to the other. Dillon knocking it back. And with that, the referee blows a full-time whistle. It is a hard-fought victory away from home from the Gold Coast side. They come from behind. 2 second-half goals. Gives Gold Coast Knights the victory here in Brisbane. It's finished here on Easter Saturday Brisbane City 1, Gold Coast Knights 2,
Ladies and gentlemen,
live on SQTV.
next